Welcome everybody to the live channel. I'm here right on my block. A car, as you can see in the picture, got slugged, completely slugged by another car, and the other car took off and it was gone. And literally it messed it up so bad. So right now this is what we see. Hopefully you can see everything of what's going on, but there's the car. And right now we have the fire department. With the fire department here right now that just showed up on the scene. What happened was is that basically the one car that was around on the one side decided to go and crash onto this car, which made it even worse. So and now we have another police. And there we go. Hi, Allie. Can you hear me, Allie? Just making sure if you can hear me or not. Um, if you can hear me, please message me, because basically, or just say that you can hear me from here. What happened was that that car that you see that's in front, we were inside the house for just maybe a minute, and me and everybody heard a loud bang, didn't understand what it was. And we come outside and we see that the car literally got slammed into, as you could see, head on. And it just happened just a minute ago. And when it just happened where the red car took off, I guess. And when the red car took off, it made it, I guess, to a limit or whatever it is. But down there is where the guy is. The guy is sitting on the steps over there, because what he did was he got out of the car. When he got out of the car, out of that car that got smashed, out of nowhere, the cops showed up and everything else. But we heard a loud bang and didn't know why until we looked and saw that accident that happened. And we didn't know until we heard the loud bang. And it was just maybe a minute ago. Yeah, about a minute ago when we got the hit. And literally that car is literally screwed, because basically there's nothing left of that car. Basically, that's what you see. So I hope you guys can see that car. I can't do a close up or anything. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping too. Basically, it just happened a minute ago where the car, another car smashed into that car. That car went out of control and decided to hit. It was at the last minute, but right now we got the ambulance. Well, we don't have the ambulance yet, but uh, we have the two cops over here, and we have the fire department that just showed on scene. I don't see the ambulance yet, but I guess they're gonna call. I guess they're gonna call in. But this is what actually happened. Um, we don't know. We don't know anything else. All I know is that we just heard the loud bang, and that was the last thing I know. And I'm trying to figure out I don't see the. Is the EMTs here? Oh, the EMTs didn't show up yet. And it almost hit that house. If he got any closer, he would have hit that house. That house would have got hit. Would have went right through that window. If that car got hit any harder, it would have went through that window. It would have been a one shot. Yeah, I hope so too. I don't know. I mean, all I know is that basically it just happened a minute ago, and they're trying to patch everything up right now and try to figure out where where the driver is and try to figure out the damage, which we see the damage is bad because basically the back is all messed up. I'm gonna try to stay out as much a little bit. I'm hoping that yeah. Wait, there was what? Wait, there was two. So the red car. So basically, there was two people in the black car. Um, the other car, I think, is down the block over there. That red car down the block. That's the one. That's the one that hit. Yeah, basically it was a two hit, a red car with two people, the black car with two people. Don't know what the speed rate was, but all I could tell you is that it was pretty hard to hear from in the house, and all we heard was a loud bang. And we thought that it was someone just throwing stuff out on the side of our house because usually we hear a loud bang or whatever it is, and kind of scared us. And then when we come outside, look out the window, we see this car maybe 3 inches. I would say maybe 3 inches. If you look on the video, probably like 3 inches from the house, this new house that's right there. Any closer, it would have went right through the house. Luckily, it didn't go through the house, but it basically is about 3 inches from the house, at least. And both drivers are okay. I mean, the driver and passenger were okay. The they're taking reviews on everything to see if anything else happened, if there was any injuries or anything. But so far, there was no injuries that all of us could see. That there was no injuries. That basically it's just, I guess they were just lucky, and I guess the airbags went off on the right time because something like that, neck injury or something in that matter, that would have struck. So I'm surprised. I'm very surprised because usually about this time they would have the airbags that would go off at the same time, but also it would be um, very, it would be a lot of injuries, but there was no injuries. That's the funny part. There was no injuries at all. It was just a stun, and the driver and passenger are near the car right now, but doesn't seem like there's no damage. I don't know, I don't know any report on the other car because I can't see the other car right now because it's raining right now over here. I could possibly no. There's lights on down the block. There's lights on down the block over there, but I can't see anything from that block. I don't know if you guys could see it or anything, but I don't know. All I could tell you is that uh, it was bad. It was really bad. And we have a TV report. Oh, we have a TV reporter right there. There's a person for a TV news reporter that's right there. And basically there's a TV reporter. I'm trying to get it as clear as possible. So if you guys can't see certain things, I'll try to adjust or try to um clear the camera a little bit. If you can't see and it's a little blurry, I'm sorry, but it's raining outside, so it's kind of hard because the rain is going into my camera. And if it's blurry, please let me know in the comments. But they're checking everything to verify with the car. Um, both firefighters are checking the car to see what's going on and how the hit was and all that kind of stuff. Reporters and all that. The EMT no show yet. I guess everything was fine for the EMTs, but all we have is basically the two officers that are right there. Basically, just the two officers as we speak on the block, and then we have the fire department, which is right there, and that's basically all that we have uh, right now. So I'm doing my best to see if I can get a clear picture. If it looks blurry, I'm sorry again, guys. It's raining like crazy over here, literally raining, and it's a little cold. But I'm trying to fight it because I want to get this down packed for you guys because it's weird. We never had an accident over here. I mean, people speed. The speed limit over here is supposed to be, if I'm not mistaken, 25 because it's a kid zone area over here. This is like basically like a kid zone area, I would say. You're supposed to do 25, but people do like 35 to 45 and up. And you just see people almost get hurt over here in any way. So yeah, it's pretty bad when people do that. They literally speed completely, and I seen it. We all seen it where people just zoom right past here. They don't have no speed bumps here, which they should. Up the block is a couple speed bumps, so they should put it right over here because you do have kids, little kids that cross the area over here and make sure that no kid gets hit or whatever because there's a school right down the block, literally down that block. So basically down that whole block is where the school is, so they should have like a restricted zone over here for like 25 miles per hour, but obviously it's not going to happen because people still want to speed and want to do what they want to do. And yeah, that's just how everything is, especially from down here. And it's crazy. When people are supposed to do 25, they do 45. Within a heartbeat, you can hear motorcycles and all kinds of people. And there has been a lot of accidents lately, but this is the first time that we've seen an accident, like an act. Oh yeah, that we basically seen an accident on this. I don't know. I think she went upstairs.
I know she did.
I think she said.
I gotta tell that. That's bro.
Did they say anything about the action of anybody over there? Everyone's all right.
Apparently everybody's fine.
So it's just a shakeup.
Apparently everybody's fine. There was a male and a female in the black car. I don't know who was in the red, but the red car was trying to flee the scene.
The red car was trying to flee the scene?
Yes.
What? What a dumb fuck. Come on, you gotta be stupid.
Red car was trying to flee the scene.
You gotta be stupid if you're gonna go and flee the scene like that.
What were you doing?
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, the red car tried to leave the scene while the black car was 3 inches away from the building, got hit, slugged in the back real hard, and the red car is right down the block, literally down the block, about maybe 25, I would say maybe 25, 50 feet from the accident. So between that matter, 25 to 50 feet, and you're trying to flee, and you got cops here and everything else. So what do you expect? Like, what do you expect? You're gonna get caught if you did over the speed limit over here, and the speed limit's 25 miles per hour. 25 miles per hour. You got little kids here, little kids that are school kids that cross this area all the time. Not just that, but if you think about it, if you really think about it, you're just like, well, okay, you're gonna put like speed bumps and shit down here. Okay, put speed bumps and everything. But they're not gonna do that. People down this whole block goes about 45 miles per hour and everything else, and you expect, what do you expect? What do you expect? You can't expect anything because you got a car that just slammed into a building. Then you got something else. So what are you supposed to do? Just sit there and not say anything? Of course. I mean, people don't realize it until the last minute when it's 25-mile zone in a school zone, which is literally the school is literally from me right now is literally right down the block. And you got little kids that are playing and everything else over here. And you're doing 25 miles per hour, but you go over about, let's say, 45. Whose kid is going to get hit and who's going to get blamed for it because you went over the limit on that matter? What makes you so big that you can go and almost hit a kid? Exactly. Some people don't think, and it's right. Because people don't realize that it's a 25-mile zone. You can't do 35 because you get a ticket. And if you hit 45 and up, you're gonna be, yeah, you're gonna get a nice DWI or some shit like that, and you're gonna be in trouble. What are you gonna do? You can't just sit there and expect nothing to happen. You're gonna get fucked because basically you went over that limit. And just the way the car, you tell me, guys, you tell me, look at that back of that car. If it's a 25-mile zone, exactly a 25-mile zone, with the impact in the back of that car, don't you think that that was over 45, close to 55, just on that hit alone? That's not no 25. Yeah, but the thing is, you got to think about it. It's 25 miles. 25 miles. All right, if you're going 25 miles per hour and you hit someone in the back like that, it's gonna give a little scratch, just a tiny scratch. Go 45 and up, 55, it's gonna become like that, and that's what people don't get. You're in a school zone. School zones are supposed to have little bumps and everything because you got little kids running around the area over here, and at times. But now since we're in this, this thing that we're in, it's kind of hard. So what are you gonna do? You can't do nothing. This is the only way you can. If this is the only way you can, express of the feeling of, how people are when they start to speed and everything else. Well, there you go. It's the exact thing. You going 35, 45, 55 on a kid zone over here, and then you get hit the way that car got slugged right there. Come on, seriously, you must be on crack if you don't know. You must be on crack, and people don't get it. But it's just a hit and miss over here, and now we're seeing. I mean, there's only two cops that are here. No EMTs that showed up. It's only the fire department that's here. No one was injured. The red car, no injury at all, except for damage in the front. The black car had injury in the back. Black car had a male and female, the same as the red car. None of them were injured in any way. It was just an impact, and it was just a scare. Um, According to what the guy was saying, and I overheard the guy say that it was, I think the airbag went off. I think, if I'm not mistaken, before impact. So I'm hoping, everything's okay. I mean, there's no EMT here, so obviously it is. But I'll keep you guys posted. Thank you for watching. I have to end up going because freezing out here, and I have to go in because yeah, the officers are looking at me. All right, I'll go in and I'll talk to you guys. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy the channel. Please like and smash that like button. Thank you all. Love you all, and I'll talk to you again. I will go live. Thank you.